The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Banks. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run the option. He shreds the tackle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Works his way inside the 10. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Tiny space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Running with purpose.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Gators line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Here's the kickoff team now, sent to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And here's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Trying to extend the play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, LSU 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Jennings. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd down after the incompletion. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Grab behind the line. It's Banks. Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to try the extra point. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Back to pass. It's Jennings. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10 now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
LSU.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They go with a direct snap. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU 0.
And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
43-yard line. Brings up third down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Down at the 18. And the LSU offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. To the air. It's Jennings. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense not pressing this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Cunningham. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 14, LSU 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack, a big play. They've been one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
A wide receiver. Gain of 2. Brings up third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense operating from the pistol. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Dropping back. It's Jennings. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators offense retakes the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll toss it to the right side. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Gators come into the final minute of play, hoping to just run the clock out. Tight end goes in motion. Fighting him off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.